right. What we have done here is, this upper part is a shape like this. Initially we will enclose it in a rectangle and get our upper cuboid like this, right. In this we will work step by step. First of all, we will draw this surface, surface number 1. Surface number 1 is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So, we will take one from this and complete this, right. So, this here will give us S1. S2 is little less in height, and say this is 1 centimeter, which is clear from elevation. This depression is say 1 centimeter. So, we will go 1 centimeter down, right, and draw parallel line like this, because parallel lines remains parallel in isometrics, right. For getting surface number S3, S3 is basically inclined, it is clear from elevation, right, and S2 is again 1 centimeter wide. First we will complete this. Parallel line like this. This is S1 surface, this is S2 surface, right. So, as it is clear from elevation that it is inclined surface, simply join these points with this. Right. In the end, we can dark all visible lines. I will dark for you. Right. So, this will give us, this edge will be also dark, this is also visible to us, right. So, this gives us isometric projection of a given orthographic projections. It is not simple, it is little complex. So, if you go step by step, follow the instructions, we can easily do this. For your convenience, I will once again explain to you how to draw this. First of all, what we did is, we have worked out maximum length, breadth and height, right. So, length was 6, breadth was 5 and height was say 4. Yes, 5, 4, 5 and 6, right. Right. We completed our simple cuboid. Right. We completed a simple cuboid like this. Then we solved the base. For solving base, we marked the height of the base. It was 1 centimeter given to us. So, we have marked 1 centimeter and completed our base, right. A base was having a chamfered corner. So, we simply mark the point . We mark point this and this, we simply measured from here, right. First chamfer point was this, second point was this, right. We drawn vertical lines remains vertical, right. We simply measured from the orthographic drawing and marked our 2 chamfered points and then joined with scale. Right? I'll dark this also, but you should dark in the end. Vertical lines will remain vertical. Right? We will not dark these 2 lines, as there will be more part of the object. Right? Second was top part, which was something like this. Right? Right? So, what we have done is, we have again enclosed this part also in a cuboid, right, like this. Right. So, we have drawn a cuboid which encloses this, right. Then we have started working from the top. This is 1 by 1. So, we mark just 1 here, 1 centimeter, and completed this top part. I am darkening for your convenience. Right. Then there is a vertical drop of 1 centimeter here. Then simply vertical lines remain vertical, go down like this, from here like this, exactly 1 centimeter. Right? Join these. Right? Then there is a horizontal line again, this. So, this line will be parallel to this line. So, we have drawn at 30 degrees like this. Right? And this is again 1 centimeter as per our drawing's dimension. Right? We have started working from this corner. First of all, we worked this surface, then this surface. Right? Our drawing was like this, sorry. Right? And third part was, say this our drawing was like this only, right? It was just one step. So, to complete this inclined line, we have to simply join extremes or a cuboid with like this. This gives us isometrics of non-isometric edges. These two are basically non-isometric edges, right? So, this way we completed our drawing. Dark this also, dark this also, right? Dark this also. Right? This gives us isometric projection of a given orthographic projection. We need not to erase these lines, right? They should be guidelines only. You need not to write, I am just for your knowledge, I am writing here guidelines, lightest lines, right? You need not to erase these lines, just dark your final edge lines. Right? I hope it is clear to you. And we have little more time, we can take one more example, small example. Say there is a question in exam, or say orthographic projection given to you, which is like this. right? Say its elevation is like this. Right. So you have to draw its isometric projection. What you will do is simply enclose it in a box. Why box? Say this is straight. Say this is straight edge, right? Because this box will give us isometric edges. From on these isometric edges we can mark these points, right? Say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4, and say height is say 5 centimeter, right? And these sides are also 5 centimeter. Say all these, say this is a regular tetrahedron. So how to draw? I'll draw quickly. Right. I have simply completed my cuboid with this side as say 5 centimeter, right? And this, say measure it from here, say this is 4, it can be anything, say 4, right? So for completing my drawing, what I will do is my point number 2 and 3 are same, say this is point 2 and this is point 3. These will remain the same as this line is straight, right? And my point 1 is here, say this is 1, this is say 2, this is 3 and this is 4, right? And to get this point, what I will do is I simply measure this distance from 1 with compass and mark on this edge or this edge, say I mark it here. So this is my point, say 1, 2, 3, 4, say this is 5, right? So say this is point number 5, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 5, right? And how to work out this point? For working out this point, I will draw perpendicular from here like this in my orthographic drawing, right? I will draw perpendicular from this point, right? Then I will get this point here, right? Simply measure this with compass, right? And mark it here. Say this is point, say A, right? And draw another perpendicular line from here like this on this edge and mark this as say B, right? And say this point B is here. Measure from here and mark it here, say this is point B, right? Now we have two isometric edges, this one is this and one is this, right? This will give us intersection of these two axes will give us this point, right? We'll draw a line like this, a line like this, right? This will give us intersection here, right? We'll take it up and height is given to us 5 centimeter, right? See, this is 5 centimeter from here, right? We get all the points, we already have 2, 3 and 5. Now we have this point O, right? We have to simply join all this. How will join? Like this. I am darkening because this edge will be visible. Second, join this. This edge will also be visible, right? And in the last, join this. All other edges will not be visible to us. I think this is okay for you. That's all for today. Thank you, students.